Well, despite the wettest May and June, I think, on record, house hunters and house buyers have still been out there looking at houses and buying at houses. And even though we've still got concerns about Europe, it doesn't seem to have dampened what is a relatively level marketplace. Looking at the number of house hunters that are registered per branch within the NAEA, we've seen some fluctuation. It dipped a bit in May, but it's come back up to reasonably good, steady levels. Normally in spring, we would experience a surge of activity. We haven't really seen a surge this year, either in people looking to sell or looking to buy, but I suppose the good news there is that at least we've got a plateau. It's not a decreasing marketplace. When you look at the number of sales per branch, I think again that is encouraging because it's remained absolutely steady through March, April, May and June. So all this talk about housing collapse is really not founded in the figures that we've got. Again in spring, with the sun shining, leaves on the trees, flowers out, people looking to sell think their house looks good, so they will put their house onto the market. So we did see an increase in May. That increase tailed off a bit in June, but nevertheless there's still a good upward trend. I think what is of real concern though is the figures relating to first-time buyers. The May figure was the lowest apart from October last year for over 3 years, which really I think reinforces that the government's initiative on stamp duty worked, but that's now ended, so we need that to come back if we're going to boost the market. Looking at June, we saw a slight increase in first-time buyers. There are some new mortgage products out there, but again, the deposit and the status, whether or not you can get a mortgage, is really the issue. As we produce this report, we're in the grip of Olympic fervour. We've yet to see how that's affected July figures, but anecdotal evidence would suggest that there will be a slowing down of the market. I think probably what is the positive to take from this is sentiment, and the British property market relies upon sentiment. So coming into the end of August and September, we're hoping firstly that pent-up demand will be released and that will be a feeling of goodwill and people will actually want to get out and do something, move or buy this year.